We are under the lights this evening. Standing in, D. Gordon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Martinez. And no one will track it down. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Hit out towards second. Glove by Taylor. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Into the box now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball fouled off to the left for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-0. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is taken in by Upton, and that ends the. Digging in, Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Longoria is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Settling in now, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit in the air out toward left. Desmond over to his right. 2 down. Digging in now, Cody Bellinger. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. High pop-up. Desmond is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Adrian Gonzalez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So coming to the plate. Now here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Moustakas is there, and there's out number 2. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Down the third baseline. Moustakas is there. On to first, and can you believe it? So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Hit in the air to center field. Gordon waits on it. 2 gone. Here's Justin Upton now. We'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way to Upton. slapped hard the opposite way. And Upton's aboard. It's a base hit. Ready now, A.J. Gdog.
A.J. Gdog.
He's set. Here it comes. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there, not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
2-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike.
Well, the play's been made, and that. Digging in, Josh Reddick, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman Evan Longoria. Hit back up the middle. Dog ranging up the middle onto first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Next to hit Rich Hill as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Rich Hill.
A curveball hit right back at him, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He topped out in his first trip.
Christian Yelich.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Here's J.D. Martinez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit hard to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. He topped out in his first trip. In there, strike one.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
And Longoria's got it for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. As a look, now the pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Waiting on it is Benintendi, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, D. Gordon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch on its way. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. The 1-1. High and deep to left center field. Yelich going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a runner at first with 2 away. And now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's Justin Upton now. A base hit in his first trip.
Justin Upton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Reddick moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, A.J. Gdog. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Desmond for 1. Back to Gonzalez, but it's a bit too late, and they'll settle for just the 1 out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Striding in, Rich Hill. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. First pitch coming, here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Yelich. He can't get there as it falls in. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Ball 1. Benintendi leads off first with 1 away. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. So here now is the pitcher, Ron Guidry. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time. Rich Yelich. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Here's J.D. Martinez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And another foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Gone! So that We are under the light. Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Dribbled to the right side. And that's the first out. Standing in, J.D. Martinez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Martinez is a player referred to as clutch. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Still even at 2-2. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Alvarez moving to his left, but it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And that's the second out of the inning. First pitch on its way. Changeup in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch. Coming to the plate now, Jim. The pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. Upton is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready now, Ian Desmond. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Yelich going back. Still going back. And it's gone. Standing in, Adrian Gonzalez. Now here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone yet.
2-1 the count. Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is Upton. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. The 1-0. There's a breaking ball in off the plate. And whoa, there's a swing he'd like back. It's 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Swing and a little tapper. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Now batting, Brian McCann. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he'll step up. Standing in, Mike Moustakas, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Back goes Reddick. Gone into the upper tank. At the plate, Justin Upton. First pitch on its way to Upton. Tough slider down low for a strike. Here's Desmond now at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, A.J. Dog. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. So striding forward now, Chris Taylor. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Edmonds has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the. Here's Ender Inciarte.
Leading on for the Royals, left fielder,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inciarte.
This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single. The pitcher, Henderson Alvarez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's down to third. Moustakas has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jim Edmonds hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dennis Eckersley, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Dennis Eckersley.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. In is Christian Yelich. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Yanked fouled off to the right. 3rd inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a fastball that misses. The 3-1 pitch. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance. J.D. Martinez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. And Adrian will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. Here's the shortstop as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now at the plate, Adrian Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's in there for a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now. Digging into first offering on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A wind up and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Missed with a slider. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Edmonds going back at the track, and this one is gone. A home run. The third baseman Mike Moustakas now. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And the changeup is way low that time. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. First pitch on its way to Upton. Drilled down the line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Striding in once again, A.J. Dog comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is pulled into right, and that's in there, base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he'll get in there safely. So stepping. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Grounded softly to the right. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's set to lead us off in the whole half of the 4th inning.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Stepping into the box, Miguel Sano. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Christian Yelich. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Pulled toward right center field. Edmonds on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. First delivery to him on the way. Hit well towards the hole. Throw gets him. 2 down. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and into the box, Henderson Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. So 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Taylor is there. 1 down. Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in the veteran center fielder Jim Edmonds. Line drive to center field. Yelich is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready once again, Ian Desmond. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit hard to short. Dog comes up with it, and he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Upton going back. And they take the lead. It's gone. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Stoke. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And an easy play there from Moustakas. And Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit high and deep out to left. Ranging back is Inciarte at the track, the wall. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
I8 Jose Alvarez S.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Missed with a slider. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike now. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
3-2, full count.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Stepping up to the plate, A.J. Dog. He singled his last time. First offering on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Back up the middle. Desmond has it. The second for 1. Over to Gonzalez, and they get the... Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Right fielder, Josh.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. Martinez coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's Miguel Sano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Yelich has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Upton going back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Here's Ender Inciarte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And leading off the inning, Chris Taylor, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ralph Kiner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick to the track, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he will make it into third with a one-out triple. In is Christian Yelich. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. This one's down to third. A throw to the plate. Ready for another chance. J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. Riding in once again, Cody Bellinger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be.
And we'll have to leave it there.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Next to hit will be Eddie Murray. He's up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Breaking ball in for a strike. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Popped him up. Bellinger over to his right. 1 away. So 1 away, and in steps Jim Edmonds. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Digging in once again, Ian Desmond. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Into the second deck and gone. Ready once again, Adrian Gonzalez. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
The last at-bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter, so he gets
belted high and deep into right center. Yelich going back, and he makes a nice catch on.
Your attention, please. Now pitching. Ryan
Trying to pick things up.
Hooker.
Where we left off, Gary Sanchez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Pitch on the way. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Fouled away. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And Adrian will put this one away without incident. Digging in to try it.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Hit to third, fielded by Moustakas, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Josh Reddick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Softly hit out to short. And 8 innings. Kelvin Herrera takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First pitch of the at-bat. Tapped down the line, but it gets fouled. 0-1, here's the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Drilled to first. Gonzalez has got it, and he is out on the tag. Digging in, Chris Taylor. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Corey Knebel. Edwin Encarnacion will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. into the corner and slicing foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Short, hit hard. And this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit. In is Christian Yelich. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball is over. We are under the lights this evening. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. Good crowd on hand as the first pitch tonight is taken for ball one. Hill is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has two different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has two pitches that rate an 8 or 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Now in the box, Paul DeYoung. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Popped him up. Bellinger in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate,
there's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Dog has it. In a close play at first, but he's called. Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. In there, no balls and a strike. Now the 0-1. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. He's set. Here's the 0-1. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. In time as he just gets the tag down. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Now here's the pitch. And that misses 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now batting, Cody Bellinger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Greinke over to first, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Martinez, base runner at first with 1 out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. The 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Happ is there for it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, VR. And the inning is over. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here comes the first pitch.
Carlos Santana.
A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So stepping in, Jonathan VR. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Striding in, Zach Greinke, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with one away. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. And there's ball one.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. One there. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And their runners at the corners now. Ball one to start the at-bat. Fly ball out to right field. Here comes Upton. He's there, but he drops it. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before.
And the throw to first is there. The third baseman Mike Moustakas now, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Now the 2-0 home. Too high. And it's 3-0. Line shot to first, and there's one away. So the base is empty here with one away. And stepping in is the right fielder, Justin Upton. A ball and no strikes. Little dribbler back at him. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. Stepping in, A.J. Gdog will swing it from the left side right here. Hit down the line at first. Upton stands at first with one out. Two, here it is. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball one.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Conforto ranging forward. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Throw to first, but he's back in standing. 0-1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance. Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out. Here comes the first pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First time up, he went down looking. 2 out, nobody on. Popped high in the air. Taylor has a play. Oh no, he missed it. Striding in once again, Carlos Santana. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Right side hit hard. And that will be a base hit here for Santana. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Happ at second. Santana at first. 2 out in the inning. In the dirt here. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Ready on 1 and 2. And that one just missed outside.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts to roll off the plate and almost cuts back.
And the throw is in time to get him. Stepping up to the plate, Rich Hill, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Heading out towards shallow right. Happ ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out. Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. A base hit in his first trip. Here's a high pop-up. Bregman moving to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Happ has got it, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Zach Greinke, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. And look out as that one ran in and got him. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And the runner back easily. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Popped him up. Bellinger in foul ground. And that's going to land foul. And he got him. Ready once again, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
On the ground to third. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Lays off 1-0. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
All even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. High in the air into shallow left center. DeYoung over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Greinke ready now, the 1-1. And right into the shift. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2, here it comes. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Under it, VR, and there are 2 away now. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Popped high in the air. Bellinger is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Ian Happ. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. The 3-1. Hit back toward the mound. To his left, Dog, and that's the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Santana. He singled his last time up. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Taylor loves it. He'll whip this one to first in time. And leading off the inning, Justin Upton. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
In the air, out to right. Happ is there. 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, A.J. Gdog. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Gardner is there. 2 gone. Into the box now, Chris Taylor, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Throw in time. Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Villar. And speed's the name of the game with him. Despite being a bronze tier player, he can be an absolute terror on the base paths. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Greinke, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Skied into very shallow right. Upton's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brett Gardner, 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Upton. He's got it. A great running play. Leading off the inning, Rich Hill. And they'll need him to get something going here. Adrian Gonzalez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Down the first baseline. Griffey takes it in. The tag, and he is out. In is Christian Yelich. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding forward now, J.D. Martinez. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Happ picks it up. Throw to first in plenty of time.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Leading off for San Diego.
First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Dog right there. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Taylor takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Swung on and missed. And now to the plate, Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off well.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Conforto going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Gardner. But it's the right fielder that gets there. And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. Ah, way to get dirty. What a play. And that'll bring in the pitcher. He's set. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
On deck, Carlos Santana hit hard on the ground to the right. On to first, and there were 2 down. So now Carlos Santana. He was a ground out victim last time up. A 1 pitch on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 0-2 delivery. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1. The 1-2. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. Running hard, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Dog fields it cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2 out. Here's Justin Upton now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way to Upton. Now Upton with a swing and a drive to deep left field. And that nearly would have got him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Gardner. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Riding in once again, A.J. Dog, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Gardner is there, 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor, only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Hot shot to third. Bregman gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is digging in once again. Zach Greinke, 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. So 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brett Gardner, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Taylor has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Alex Bregman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Here comes Yelich. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Paul DeYoung. He's 1 for 4 for the game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. So 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1. Here's a chopper to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it. As he's next to hit will be the pitcher, Ken Giles. He'll lead things off against Giles as they're down to their final 3 outs in this ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. 1 down. In is Christian Yelich. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. Digging in, J.D. Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
High in the air down the right field line. VR is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. DeYoung is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. under the light. Digging in, Christian Yelich. And we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. To short. Lindor scoops it up. And a good throw gets him one gone. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Tomlin is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Brantley is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Ground ball, foul down the left side. Here's a high pop-up. Encarnacion over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the field, Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Martinez, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He throws a four-seam fastball, a two-seamer, a changeup, a slider, and a curveball. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. This is on the ground over to first. Bellinger's got it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Takes a knee-high fastball. And that one stayed too low, apparently. On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Edwin Encarnacion now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here it comes, 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there.
A swing and a miss. Striding into the box, Mike Moustakas. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 home is taken down and in for a ball. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Standing in, Justin Upton. First pitch on its way to Upton. Lined hard toward right center. And Upton's aboard. It's a base hit. So coming to the plate, A.J. Gdog. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is in the air to left field. Lindor into shallow left. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Into the box, Chris Taylor. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Naquin is going to have room out there. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. The matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Line drive to center field. Yelich is there, and he has it for the first out. In now for Cleveland, Jason Kipnis. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Another 0-2 coming. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. 1-1. And it's fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And a fastball just a bit high. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Carlos Martinez. 9-1-2 due up. First offering on its way. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. Martinez aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's J.D. Martinez, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Fly ball out toward left center field. Naquin will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Cody Bellinger. He flew out in his last at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He popped out in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Chisenhall ranging back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Grounded up the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-2 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now.
And we'll have to leave it there. Leading off the inning, Lonnie Chisenhall, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. So striding in, Josh Tomlin. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now the 0-1. Hit to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Off and running is Lindor. Strike taken to throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Hit well on the ground to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Oh, and Upton's throw is right on target. Digging in to try it again, Justin Upton. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-0 home. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Chisenhall racing back. Gone! Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Gdog comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Line drive to left. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent out to straightaway center field. Naquin's under it. 1 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Martinez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, and he can't hang on. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Christian Yelich. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. 0-1 pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The 1-0. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Gone! Nick Goody answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and ready for another chance. Jose Ramirez. He reached on a single in his first try. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of
and the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's Justin Upton now. He went deep last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs. You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in once again, A.J. Dog. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And quickly, there are 2 away. Ready once again, Chris Taylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for his first base hit. This one. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Carlos Martinez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. On to Encarnacion at first, and that. In now for Cleveland, Jason Kipnis, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. There, this one's for Moustakas at third. And there's 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Upton on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yelich.
Leading out for the Falcons, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. And the throw in gets away from him. Here's J.D. Martinez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
1-2. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 10-0 score, and he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Here's a high pop-up. Encarnacion has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Yonder Alonso is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Yonder Alonso.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Strike one to start the at-bat. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. The 1-0 home. It's in there for strike one. Alonso, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting.
And he fouls this one off. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Fouled away. 1-2. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. No runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Hit hard up the middle. The flip will go to Taylor at second for the force, and the inning is over. Dan Otero enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Upton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set, and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Upton waiting, now the 1-0. And that one right down Main Street. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. A.J. Dog is on deck. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Digging in the switch hitter, A.J. Dog. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Naquin's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play. Striding in for the Indians, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. For second is Encarnacion. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So striding forward now, Tyler Naquin. No hits to this point. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dog calls for it, makes the play, 1 away. 1 out now for the Indians in their 7th. And standing in now, the power hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball. 1-2. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But this will land foul shy of the wall. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Adrian Gonzalez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. In is Christian Yelich, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Pulled toward right center field. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And this will be taken down, no problem. Mike Napoli will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Ken Giles is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And Napoli's fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And a fastball just a bit up. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Yelich is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box, Michael Brantley. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. No runs on 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Way in front of that fastball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Moustakas into foul territory, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now, and a slider called. Zach McAllister comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Popped up. Kipnis on the move. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Digging in once again, Mike Moustakas. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fouled off. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Line toward the alley in left center. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's out on a strong throw. And the tag's there. He's out at third. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And he takes this one high. 1-1. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Still 1-2. Last strike now for Cleveland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably downtown. At the plate, Christian Yelich. He'll get us started in this one under the light. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Kipnis. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. Ramirez charging in on it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Bellinger is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach.
And we'll have to leave it there. Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. First pitch coming, here it is. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Eckersley's ready. First pitch on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Started that swing a bit too early.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Edwin Encarnacion now looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on that fastball there.
And we'll have to. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-0 on the way. Is whipped to left, a base hit. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Sanchez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here. 2 balls and a strike now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses off the plate.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Fouled away. 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So stepping in, Justin Upton. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Upton waiting, now the 1-0. Lifted in the air to center. Naquin's on the move. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. Sanchez rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores. We're all square at one apiece. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, A.J. Gdog, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to the plate. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he'll scramble back to first safely. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Stepping up now, Chris Taylor. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. He pulls into third safely as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dennis Eckersley. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Chisenhall has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance. In is Christian Yelich. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second. Throw to second, and he's out. But on the play, 2 runs come across to score. Ready for another chance. J.D. Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. They have him play perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Naquin. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. To third. Moustakas is there. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
And there are 2 away now. Striding in for the Indians, Lonnie Chisenhall will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Eckersley's ready. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. 1-1. Here it comes. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try. Runners off for second, and this one gets away, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Runner back standing. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Naquin ranging back. Gone! Striding into the box, Mike Moustakas. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 0-1. Here it comes. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So striding in, Justin Upton. First pitch on its way to Upton. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. The relay, the tag, and he is out at second. Digging in the switch hitter, A.J. Dog, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. The 0-1 on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lindor over to his left. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chris Taylor. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is... Yonder Alonso will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17, Yonder Alonso.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. 0-2 to Alonso. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here's another 0-2. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Taylor's got it, and that's the first out. In now for Cleveland, Francisco Lindor, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is a ball below the zone. Now the 2-1. 2-2 the count. Last strike now for Cleveland. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Upton is there to make the catch. And with that, the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one. We are under the... Stepping in, Christian Yelich. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Sliding stop by Jeanette. Got him. Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Into the upper deck, and gone. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Line drive to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are two away now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. Sent out to straightaway center field. Jeanette is there for it. And the inning is over. In now, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And here's Jose Peraza. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.